Hey everybody, it's Blake, the McNamara Group, Coldwell Banker, Premier Realty. Today, I've got a special interview with a very close and dear friend of mine, Miss Cathy Spicuzza with Alderus Mortgage. How are you today?
I'm good, Blake. Thanks for asking me to do this with you.
Thank you so much. You know, as we've been talking with a bunch of our potential clients, buyers, sellers, especially with the news today that the Fed just lowered the interest rates, we've been getting a lot of questions as to why interest rates matter. So, you've been in a lender for how long?
20 years.
Okay. So I know this may sound like a stupid question, but you know, there's a lot of first-time home buyers hitting the market right now in the economy. What are interest rates?
Well, interest rates are how you pay your mortgage. It's the rate that you're going to secure your asset with. What does that mean to the buyer? What's my payment ultimately going to be?
Oh, okay, that makes sense, yeah. So I guess maybe another kind of simple question, who kind of picks these interest rates? Are they just kind of pulled out of thin air?
No, your interest rate is going to be determined on your credit score. How much money are you putting down for a down payment? Is this going to be a primary residence? Is this going to be an investment property, a secondary property? There are so many different factors that go into determining the interest rate. It's not just pulled out of thin air.
Well, that's good to know. So I hope everybody out there is taking notes. So another kind of question is, with interest rates, with FHA, VA, conventional, do those affect the interest rate that these people can qualify for?
Yes, so your FHA and your VA is a government loan. Typically, those rates are going to be a little bit lower.
Sure.
Your conventional rates are going to be a little bit higher because they are Fannie, Freddie, and there's other items that mandate the differences in the rate. So typically, your conventional is going to be a tad higher.
Okay, that's interesting. So a thing that we've been getting a lot from our clients at the McNamara Group is, especially from experienced buyers and sellers, the main question is, can you lock your interest rate in? And if so, can you buy that rate down?
Yes, you can lock your interest rate, and what it does is it protects the buyer from a rising interest rate. Whether it be a 30-day rate, a 45, 60, it just depends on the scenario. Yes, you can also buy your rate down to get a less expensive interest rate. Sometimes it makes sense, sometimes it doesn't. My job as a mortgage advisor, and this is what I do, is I help people create wealth by different strategies. And until I sit down with the client and know what they want to do, long-term or short-term, will kind of determine, which way we're going to go. Are you going to buy the rate down? Are you going to do an arm? Right? So.
Right. Well, that's why you've been in the industry for 20 years.
Oh.
So let me ask you. So, and it's kind of a personal question. So again, the Fed just lowered the interest rates today. Where do you see interest rates kind of going in the next, let's just say, year?
Okay, well, I don't have a crystal ball, but with 20 years experience, what I have seen is when rates are down, prices are going up. When rates are going up, prices are coming down. It's still a great time to buy because even though you're renting, you are paying a mortgage. You're just paying somebody else's mortgage. So you need to sit down with a lender, hopefully me from Alderus, and let me help you qualify, and you can build your own wealth.
That's awesome. So another thing that we try to do is every time we have a potential buyer, we always do a buyer's consultation. But is it really important for a potential buyer to meet with someone like you, a lender, before they come to meet with a realtor?
Yes, it's very, very smart for them to do that because they have no idea what they qualify for. They may see a home and they may have a set payment in mind of $1,400 or $1,500. They have no idea what that's going to buy them. So before you waste your time and the agent's time, it doesn't cost you anything to sit down with a knowledgeable lender and figure out a plan on how to get qualified first.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. I think that if you're looking to purchase, whether a first-time home buyer or just an experienced buyer or seller, I think it's vitally important to actually talk with a lender, especially yourself, to really understand what you qualify for. And that way, when you find a home that you really like, we can go ahead and move on to it and put an offer in and not have to sit there and wait X amount of time for them to get pre-approved.
And when you go to contract, you can tell that seller they're already approved, they've already done their loan application, and it's a smooth, fast, easy process.
Couldn't agree more. So kind of my last question here is really, what makes you so special? You've been in the business for 20 years. Why should all of our buyers come see you, Cathy Spicuzza at Alderus Mortgage?
Well, I've got 20 years experience. I really pride myself on integrity. I don't look at it as a one and done transaction. I want to build that client for life and have a relationship with them, their family, and their friends. And it's my job to help them create wealth by different loan strategies. And the only way you can do that is sit down with them and find out what their hopes and dreams are. And that's why they want to work with me.
Well, I appreciate your time today.
Thank you.
And I hope everybody out there kind of learned a little something today. Stay tuned for more from the McNamara Group at Coldwell Premier Realty. You guys can see that link right down below. Click it and subscribe for more educational videos and some fun videos that are coming up later this year. We'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.